YouTube, we are here with another mock draft review. I know there's been a lot of them lately. We have been waiting for this one though. Daniel Jeremiah 2023 NFL Mock Draft 1.0. Blind mock draft as always, live reaction as always. I'm thinking this one could be a good one. And, as always, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to keep up with the channel. I'm trying to pump out dailies for you guys. And leave a comment on what you would like to see or you would like me to cover. We're going to get into this one. First pick, Chicago Bears, Jalen Carter. He says, I'm sure the Bears would love to trade out of this pick. If that isn't an option, then this would be the answer. I agree with him. If this is not a trade, I agree with Daniel Jeremiah that the Bears should go Jalen Carter. If he loses 10, 15 pounds, he could play any position on the line. He's a little slow for D-end, but for first overall pick, I think that's going to be their guy. You guys know how I feel about Jalen Carter. I love him. He's going to be all over the field. He's going to be great at the next level. Just has to get his motor up. During the plays that he is in, his motor's there. He is not an every down lineman yet. Moving on to number 2, the Houston Texans. This is expected. Bryce Young. Assuming Bryce Young doesn't go first, this is exactly who I would think would be here. Young is an instinctual player. Excellent accuracy, decision making. Lack of bulk is a concern. If he can hold up physically, I believe he'll fit beautifully in with some of the Texans' talented young pieces. I agree with him. Texans is a young team. I think Young would be a great fit there. I don't think they can go wrong with C.J. Stroud here either. But I think this is a great fit for this football team. Bryce Young is definitely going to be, in my eyes, the first QB off the board. Texans, if this happens, this is a great pick. You don't screw up the number 1 because this is going to be your pick anyway. So I like it. Moving on to 3, I'm going to assume Will Anderson. All right, Arizona Cardinals, Will Anderson. I don't think he is the best, but I don't think he's like the best by a landslide. I think he has to put on a little bit more weight. But for the Cardinals, this is the perfect pick. You have to replace JJ. Your edge needs a little help. This is the pick they need to go. Cardinals, even if you don't want him and say you're like okay getting Myles Murphy or Tyree Wilson, trade this. But right now, through 3 picks, I agree with you, Daniel Jeremiah. I agree with you. Will Levis, number 4 to the Colts. I'm starting to see this more and more. This says their GM has always valued traits and upside. This pick feels like a good gamble for an Indianapolis. I don't know if I'd take him over Stroud, but I do agree with the Colts going QB here. I think it's a good pick. I don't know. It's really what they see in their future and whether they want him or Stroud. But I do agree with this. I do think his wide receivers and his offense of pieces did kind of screw him over a little bit when you look at his stats. But I don't hate this pick, but I don't love it. I think there could be the better option in CJ. So moving on to Seattle, I'm going to assume this is Brian Brees or Myles Murphy or Tyree Wilson. All right, Tyree Wilson. I like this pick. They need some help on their edge. Seattle Seahawks. This is definitely good. I'm not too sure about Uchenna Nwosu. I got to look that up. But Seattle needed more difference makers in the front 7. Wilson's tall. Okay, yes, I agree. He's very good against the run. He's very long. I believe he's 6'6". He's a big boy. He's got a nice first step. Develop this guy. He's going to be a great pick. I don't love this. I like this, but I don't hate it. Um, I guess through five, I'm okay with Daniel Jeremiah's picks here. I know this one's moving a little faster than some other videos, but I like this pick. Whoa, I don't like this pick. Detroit Lions. I felt this is what Daniel Jeremiah has to say. Then I'll get back to why I don't like this. I fell in love with Witherspoon's skill set after the first game I studied. Dripping with instincts, possesses outstanding ball skills, feisty play style. He would fit in with the culture. I agree with he fits in with the culture. I don't agree that he's the best corner. I don't. I have Gonzalez. I have Porter. I have Ringo. I have Cam Smith. All over. He's my fifth. He's my fifth corner. There's no way I'm taking him over Gonzalez, Porter, or Ringo. I agree they need a corner. If they're looking for Witherspoon, they can get this with their second first round pick. I think 6 is an absolute reach. I do not like this pick. And if you're going 6 here, you get Gonzalez, Ringo, or Porter. I think any of those could be the right pick. I don't think Witherspoon should be going here at 6. Vegas, not taking a QB, going with Peter Skoronski. I actually really like this pick. They could go QB. I think CJ Stroud's still on the board, so they should go him. But I'm just confirming that he is because, 7 picks through. I'm a little mush brain sometimes. CJ Stroud is still on the board. I just wanted to make sure I'm not shocked here. They really, really need offensive line help. This is telling me Tom Brady's going there. If you're telling me Tom Brady's going there, this is an A-plus pick. If not, and you need to draft a QB, I don't like this pick. I think it's a necessary position you need to fill, but if Stroud is still there, that's the pick you need to make. Peter Skoronski's arguably the best pass blocker in this draft. Plug and play tackle. Raiders had awful offensive line last year. I know he doesn't have the ideal length, but his technicals are all there. He's going to be good. I think this is a good pick. Moving on to Falcons, I already saw this because I scrolled a little too far, and I hate this. I think he's very good. I think he's underrated. He's not number 8. I'm sorry, he is not number 8. You're not putting him over Miles Murphy. This is crazy. They need an edge, yes. I like Van Ness, but I like Van Ness like mid to late 20s, not 8. Extremely explosive, has versatility to play up and down the line. Finisher as a pass rusher, can overpower in the run game. Should test very well in the spring. That is fine. I agree with that. I don't agree with this. He should not be going number 8. I don't like this pick. Position wise, yes, I love it. They need an edge. Person wise, no. Panthers. If this isn't CJ Stroud, thank you. Okay, so CJ Stroud is a necessary pick here. He's the person that needs to go. He shocked that he's there at number 9, to be honest with you. Sorry, I'm just reading my notes here. Absolutely shocked he's there at number 9. I think this is an A-plus pick if he's there. I think Richardson I normally have going there, but this is a great pick. A-plus pick. Stroud is everything they need. Really going to start them off nicely. This is perfect. Love this. Moving on to Eagles at 10. This is a trade spot for me, but Miles Murphy. Yes. This is a great, great, great pick for the Eagles. I love Miles Murphy. I think he's going to be a game changer. They have Brandon Graham up. They have Robert Quinn up. This is a great, great pick. Especially at 10. I don't have him falling this far. I love him. I love his skill set. I love everything about him. Putting him on the defensive line for the Eagles is going to be filthy. Tennessee Titans, Paris Johnson. 100% agree with this. I have this in most of my mock drafts. He needs to get stronger, play with a better knee bend, ideal size. He has all that. Titans need to get younger. Yes. They need a little help. We don't know what's going on with Taylor Lewan. They probably are going to cut him because he's been hurt and he's a lot of money. But this is their pick. Texans at 12. Joey Porter. I agree. I love Joey Porter. I think this is a great pick. Pair him with Derek Stingley. Imagine having two really, really young, good corners. This would be awesome. Joey Porter Jr. is just that dude. I think this is the guy in the draft, him and Gonzalez. And I think then there's like a little bit of a shelf of a fall off between corners. I do think Ringo and Cam Smith are good. I don't put Witherspoon over any of them. Joey Porter Jr. is all over the place. He's right here. Rare length, ball hawk. I mean, go back and watch the Ohio State tapes. Dude's a freak, and I love this guy. Moving on to the Jets, I'm going to say they probably need a lineman here. That's exactly what I was going to say. Broderick Jones. I've been saying it in every video. I'm not too sure what's going on with Mekhi Becton. This guy's going to come in. He is going to be their starter day one. No question about it. They need to move on from Becton. I think they try to get some capital for him. But I know their QB situation isn't that good, but it's kind of known already that they're going to be chasing a vet. So this is definitely their pick. I love it. I love this. I agree with you, Daniel Jeremiah. Some other picks I don't agree with you. Moving on to 14. Brian Branch. Yeah, I agree with this. He's definitely one of my favorite players in this draft. He's very versatile. He could be in the nickel. He could be the safety. New England loves that crap. I know they have two young corners. They don't necessarily need it, but this guy has such a toolbox back there that Belichick will probably salivate over him. Is this the biggest need? No, but I love the pick. And this is a great start to the draft for the Patriots. Great start of the offseason to the Patriots. I think this is great. And you know how Belichick loves guys like him. 15. I don't like this at all. Not as Nolan Smith. I just think they have bigger needs. I think you can grab a tight end here. I know there's depth, so you could probably get one in the second round. Why don't you finally get Rodgers as wide receiver? Maybe you get somebody on the offensive line. Maybe you get somebody in the secondary. Your safeties are really digressing every single year. I like Nolan Smith. I'm not as high on him as everybody else, but I like him. I think he's a good player. I don't think he goes here, and I don't think this is their biggest need. Commanders. This should be Gonzalez. Okay. Their biggest need, they need a corner. Christian Gonzalez, if he's at 16 here, this is an absolute steal. He's awesome. 6'2", 201. He's fast. He's all over the place. His vertical is very good. He can go up and get it. He's going to stick on your hip. This is an A-plus pick in my eyes for the Commanders. This is Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love this pick. Steelers. Yeah, Osiris Torrance. Love this pick. This is an A plus pick for me too. Um, you need help in your offensive line. Osiris Torrance is an immediate plug and play guard. You need to give Pickett some time. I like Pickett. I think you need to give him time to develop. I think he's going to be good. We all know what George Pickens can do. Gotta give Pickett time. I love this. This dude is there, technical, strong, all of it. Kind of reminds me of Zion Johnson in last year's draft, maybe even a little better. Trenton Simpson to the Lions. I love this. I love Trenton Simpson. Um, this he's a coach on the field. He's going to be their play caller. He's going to be all over. His play recognition is off the charts. Fits them. He's a little chippy. He's got that grit. Fits the Lions. This is an A plus pick. Moving on to the Bucks. You have him over Ringo and Cam Smith. This is an F. This is terrible. I don't care if he had 3 pick sixes in the past fall. This is terrible. I don't think he's a first round talent. This is a total reach. Daniel Jeremiah, I think you're crazy for this pick. You can't have him going over Ringo or Cam Smith. That's insane. I'm not going to spend a lot of time blowing up on this pick. I don't like that at all. Seattle. I don't like this either. I like him as a player. That answers my question here. Uchenna Nwosu. Okay. But I don't think he's going to go over Felix and Dookie. I don't think he's going to go over BJ Ojolari. I think this is a reach. I like the pick because of the need on position. I don't like the player. I'm a Chargers fan, so this next one's going to hit near and dear to home, and I may freak out. So, let's see. What? Over Michael Mayer? I like him. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a good prospect. He's an early second for me. Mid to early second for me. Over Michael Mayer is you're out of your mind. I mean, the back end of this mock draft is terrible, Daniel. Wow. I like him as a player. I like the pick for the need of position. This is a reach. Whoa. I love this. I love this. This will absolutely put a wrench in your conversations with Lamar. To me, this tells if your deal is not done, this tells me Lamar's not coming back, and it is going to put a fire under his ass, and he will not come back. If you throw a franchise tag on him, he will not play if you do this. You need to know that right now before your future. If you don't think you're inking him, this is the play if he's there at 22. This is awesome. Develop his techniques. His legs are very similar to Lamar's, and this is an awesome pick. Total wrench. Did not see this coming. Got blindsided by this, but I like it. That's cool. Let's skip over the video. Once again, this is absurd. Keely Ringo. Hello. Cam Smith. Hello. I love the pick because of, I love the positional need. I agree with it. I don't like the person. The Michael Mayer pick right here, I love this if you don't re-sign Evan Ingram. Um, it's definitely a need. Is it your biggest need? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who your backup tight end is. Evan Ingram's going to get a bag from somebody, unfortunately. I don't. I know he had a very good year, but he's not a tight end. He's not a traditional tight end. Michael Mayer is. Michael Mayer's got the size, the body, everything about it. But I like this pick. Giants is an A+ pick. Jordan Addison. Wait, where the fuck are the receivers in this draft? You're not going to take Quentin Johnston? Did Quentin Johnston not go off the board? Wow. I just had a realization. I like this pick for the Giants. You definitely need wide receiver. I don't think Jordan Addison is going to be the first one off the board. I like this. You need to give Dabble. I don't think Kafka is going to be there. I think you need to give Jones another receiver, an actual receiver to throw to, like not a practice squad receiver. I love this pick, but I don't think he goes over Quentin Johnston. I'm going to say I love Quentin Johnston, and I don't think he's been drafted yet. I love this pick for them. I love Felix and Duke Uzama. I love him. This is probably about right around where I have him going, 25 and below. Putting him with Micah Parsons is going to be absolutely filthy. So this is an A+ pick. This is an A+ pick for me. Don't know if it's your biggest need, so maybe an A. This is an A+ pick for me. I'm going to try to skip really quick over this video here. It's not a video. Darnell Washington. I love this pick to them. The Bengals, just picture a 6'7", 6'8" tight end on that offense already that has T. Higgins. You got Mixon in the backfield. You got Jamar. You got Boyd. I mean, you got Joe Burrow as your QB. That's the pick, man. That is a amazing pick. I love that pick. B.J. Ojolari is going to come into the Broncos. I love this as well. You need to replace Bradley Chubb. B.J. Ojolari has got the tool set. I love him. I love him. I love him. This is an awesome pick. This is an A+ pick. Let's see. Bijan to the Bills. I have this in a couple of my mock drafts. You guys know how I feel about this. This would totally complete their offense. Bijan is a Swiss Army knife. He's got everything in there and more that you need. Bijan would absolutely take this Bills offense to the next level. That is already next level. Holy shit. Brian Brees at 30? Daniel, what are you on? He's not falling this far. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. He's not falling this far. This guy's a steal at pick 15. This is amazing. A+ pick for Kansas City. Absolute hidden money bag. You robbed the bank here. But Daniel, you're out of your mind. And then Jackson Smith-Njigba to the Eagles. I don't think this is their biggest pick. I don't think this is their biggest need. I'm sorry. It would absolutely be disgusting. I don't think Quentin Johnston went, which is crazy. Quentin Johnston, not a first-round talent. Daniel? Yeah, no Quentin Johnston? You're out of your mind, Daniel Jeremiah. I love the crazy Baltimore Ravens pick, but all right, let me grade this real quick. This is probably a B. I don't think it's your biggest need. I love the value of him there, but I don't think it's your biggest need. But I'm going to wrap this up, actually. Daniel Jeremiah, you're out of your mind. This is insane. You got reaches, you got drops. This was a hectic one. This was fun. I'm actually a little baffled, to be honest with you, but okay. I'm looking for some future ones from you. This was good. With that being said, Two Tone Sports here. thank you. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification. Check out the YouTube shorts. Check out the TikTok. And as always, we are here to have some fun.